Hi, it's Agnes, and this is Neville Nugget number 13, and it's from the book Feeling is the Secret by Neville. Okay, today it is whenever you are in the state of mind, I should like to, but I cannot. The harder you try, the less you're able to yield to the wish. Prayer is the art of assuming the feeling of being and having that which you want. So, as an example, I have a friend who he was renting, he was in resentment of people owing him money, and he made a decision to write himself a blank check with $500,000 on it. And he set a date 6 months in advance. So he did that and stuck the check in his wardrobe, and every day when he got dressed, he would open the wardrobe, see the check, and he would give thanks for this money. So 5.5 months go by, and he says to himself, gee, I haven't received the money yet. And he just never, ever had the desire to play lotto. He just had no desire to get a scratchy, nothing whatsoever. He just knew that anything that he was inspired to do, he would do. And nothing came to him. So he drops his daughter off to work one day, and there's 2 weeks left to the 6 month mark. And she goes into work, and then she rings him probably about an hour and a half later and says, Dad, I think that I've won some money with some people at work. We've played the lottery. And he picks her up. He said, oh, well, that's great. That's good. I hope, you all enjoy that. And just kind of made a general comment about it. And he picks her up after work that day. And she won $19 million with her colleagues. So they all ended up winning $1.5 million. And she received the money the day that her father came up to his 6 months. And it was 3 times what he had written on his check. So some may say, well, she won the money, he didn't. But to start off this story, and I forgot to tell you this bit, was at 1 o'clock in the morning he got his whole family out of bed and said, in 6 months we're going to have $500,000. What are we going to buy? And the kids kind of said, what, Dad, you got us out of bed for this at 1 o'clock in the morning? Anyway, he decided to get a sheet of paper, and he wrote 1:10 a.m. and he wrote down what everybody wanted. And it was all different things within the house. Number one, a street address and a pool and, a big kitchen and all sorts. Everybody wanted something different. So they went on to buy that house that they had written down as a family. And the wife used to walk to work and say, wouldn't it be lovely to have a house without a mortgage? So telling you this story because these people were renting in a very tight, small house, and he was in his late 50s when this happened. So little story for you about the art of prayer, because he did pray every day in the state of giving thanks as if it had already happened. So there's a little story for you for today about prayer. See you soon in the next Neville Nugget. Bye-bye.